Hey Dan, I'm going to try to overlay audio again on this video. You can probably, I don't know if you saw that I had uploaded it once, so this is going to be my second attempt. The audio didn't upload for some reason. I don't know why, so I'm trying it again. Anyway, I was commenting on the publishing industry, so I'm going to hit that first. Obviously, all the videos from me nerding out in the pool with my monofin and with the kids goofing off. But over to the publishing industry first. I've been thinking a lot about that. And part of the issue is, I think, that the publishing industry is like any other industry. They are in it to make money. Now, whether they're short-sighted or long-sighted is entirely their own business. They're private. If they're privately owned, they're not getting any public funds, then of course they are welcome to do whatever it is they want to do. Now, you had made the comment that Sarah's friend had that $250,000 deal over 5 years, and that she had, the books. The third book isn't. Nobody's buying it because they can't find it, and it's not being publicized, and that she is being screwed by the publishing company. And I think that perhaps this may be oversimplifying it, but she agreed to a deal with them. If they are following the terms of the deal, then you're just gonna have to. I don't see any other options. Not the word choice, but to deal with it. If they are not following the terms of the deal, then she has a couple of options. She can obviously go to court with it. It's going to cost money, but all of those things are. None of those things should come as a surprise to anybody. The public industry does, whatever this company is she's working with, does what it does. And if they are doing something that's illegal, that's one thing. But if they are just, conducting themselves in what you feel like is a bad business practice, then, that's their right as a privately held company to maximize profits in the way they see fit. And you're right, they're eventually, as you signed off, the publishing industry is still dead. It is. It's but they're, I think they may very well be short-sighted and not reacting to the change in how publishing is being done. But again, it's their money. They're the ones who put it up. They're the ones who've got, if they're publicly traded, they're the ones who've got shareholders, and whether I like it or not, how they're doing business, that's entirely their business to do it in the way they want to do it. And if you don't like it, don't sign their contract. So what are your options? What are Sarah's options if that's the case? Well, find a publishing company that doesn't act like that. If there's not one, then start one. Don't, if you tell me, well, that's not feasible, well, it may not be, but you can complain, or you can do your own thing and know it's going to take you 20 years to create your own publishing company. It is possible. If you want to do it differently, then do it differently, rather than going to bed with the people who treat you poorly. So I also understand that Amazon, as you said, publishing online has its liabilities, because Amazon could simply make some choices which end up really hurting Sarah's sales. But again, Amazon doesn't exist to maximize Sarah's profit. It exists to maximize Amazon's profit. Whether they're short-sighted or whether, they're doing what's best for them is a matter of some debate. But nonetheless, I don't see, if you're choosing, I have no idea what I'm doing right here. So anyway, if you're choosing to publish through them, then you're also choosing to, to at least accept the possibilities that Amazon's going to make choices which are to the detriment of yourself. So, your only choice is, if you want to both do business with them and have control, then you better sell a hell of a lot of books, because that, as far as I can tell, is the only way to achieve both those goals. So, J.K. Rowling really has the ability to dictate terms, but she certainly didn't when she first started out, and she had to put up with the same crap that everybody else is putting up with. In fact, she's damn lucky she even got the first book published. So, but again, the publishing industry, they're not brilliant people who can see the future. So, they're not necessarily in it for the talent; they're in it for the money. Their concern is not how do we help up and coming authors get exposed. Their issue is how do we package things and make the most money. The music industry is the same way. So, if you want to sell your CDs through the music industry, then be prepared to deal with all the crap that comes along with it. So, anyway, what I'm saying is quit whining, sell more books, and in the meantime, we in Winona are, of course, still dead.